Hi friends, welcome to Career Tag channel. Common ECE syllabus preparation video series communication system ஓட third videoல amplitude modulation detailed நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். Amplitude modulation definition ல இருந்து start பண்ணலாம். So what is amplitude modulation? The variation of the amplitude of the carrier wave in accordance with the message signal is known as amplitude modulation. So இந்த block diagramல நமக்கு என்ன show பண்ணிருக்காங்க? Input-ஆ வந்து நம்ம message signal எடுத்துக்கிறேன். Modulate பண்றதுக்கு carrier signal எடுத்துக்கிறேன். So during the modulation process, the variation of the amplitude is done. Amplitude எதோடத vary பண்றோம்? Carrier wave ஓட amplitude vary பண்றோம் in accordance with the message signal. Then as output we could able to obtain the AM modulated signal. Actually AM modulation நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம் நம்மளோட previous videoல நம்ம definition வந்து full fledged பார்த்திருந்தோம் because long distance travel பண்றதுக்கு message signalக்கு strength வந்து அவ்வளவா இருக்காது. So carrier signal வந்து strength அதிகமா இருக்கும் compared with the message signal, that is frequency is more for the carrier signal compared with message signal. So it could able to travel longer distances. It is more similar to நம்ம வந்து ஜென்ரலா லாங் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் டிராவல் பண்றதுக்கு டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட்டேஷன் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்ல பஸ் வெஹிக்கல் லைக் கார் டூ வீலர். ஸோ சிமிலரா மெசேஜஸை நம்ம டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் பண்றோம் ஃப்ரம் ஒன் பிளேஸ் டு another using the carrier signal. Next we are moving on to the equations of the AM modulated wave. C of t is nothing but our carrier wave, S of t is AM modulated wave, and M of t is our message signal. The C of t is given by AC into cos 2 pi Fc of t, where AC is the carrier amplitude and Fc is the carrier frequency. Here M of t represents the message signal and S of t is the modulated wave. The Ka is amplitude sensitivity. Then the equations are over. Then moving on to the condition. In order to maintain a distortionless wave, that is to avoid distortion, we have to maintain this condition. That is modulus of Ka M of t should be maintained less than 1 for all values of t in AM modulated wave. This is necessary to avoid the distortion. Then moving on to the bandwidth of the AM modulated wave. The bandwidth is nothing but 2 into W or 2 FM. This is the spectrum diagram for the AM modulated wave. This is how the spectrum will look for the AM wave. It has two envelopes, right? So two frequencies are available, Fc and minus Fc. And based upon that, the message signal has the spectrum. The modulation index of AM modulated wave is denoted by MA or mu, which is nothing but the ratio of amplitude of the message signal to the amplitude of the carrier signal. And amplitude of the message signal is given by A max minus A min divided by 2, and amplitude of the carrier is given by A max plus A min divided by 2. Here the A max A min represents the maximum and minimum amplitude of the modulated wave. So while substituting these AM and AC value here, we could able to obtain this equation, that is A max minus A min divided by A max plus A min. Then moving on to the total transmitted power for the AM modulated wave. PT is equal to PC into 1 plus MA square by 2, where PT is the total power transmitted in the AM wave and PC is the carrier power and MA is the modulation index. This is the total transmitted power equation. Overall summary நம்ம பார்த்திடலாம். So இந்த வீடியோல நம்ம general definition of amplitude modulation பார்த்திருந்தோம். That is the variation of the amplitude of the carrier in accordance with the message signal. Then equations regarding the AM modulated wave, that is the C of t equation, the carrier equation, and AM modulated wave equation. Then the condition to avoid the distortion is modulus of k of t into m of t should be less than 1 for all values of t. And the bandwidth of the AM modulated wave is equal to twice the FM. Then the spectrum diagram of AM modulated wave has been seen, and the modulation index of AM is denoted by mu, which is equal to ratio of amplitude of message signal to the amplitude of the carrier signal. Then the total transmitted power in the AM wave has been seen, that is PT is equal to TC into, that is the power of the carrier, plus 1 into 1 plus MA square by 2. MA square is nothing but the modulation index square divided by 2. This is the total power transmitted in AM modulated wave. இதே மாதிரி வேற காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ஸ்க்கான ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் டாபிக்ஸ் ஆர் கான்செப்ட்ஸ் வேணும்னா நம்ம கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. ஃபார் ஃபர்தர் அப்டேட்ஸ் கேரியர் டேக் சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. தேங்க்யூ.